Hi, David here of Automart A2B, and here we've got a Hyundai ix20 and it's 2011 61 plate. It's a 1.6 petrol auto, so it's quite good news, this one, and it's quite a responsive little gearbox as well. So what I'll be doing in this video is I'll just be going around the vehicle, be showing you the condition it's in, trying to stay out the sunlight's glare a little bit, and I'll be showing you what features it comes with. So first place we usually start is driver's side rear wheel, so you can see the wheel design. As you can see as well, the alloys have been well looked after on this model. Then down the side of the vehicle as well, you can see there's no dents to be seen anywhere, and it's quite nice and reflective in this colour. So moving around, I won't spend too long on this side just because, as you can see, the sun's coming in, but I'll still try and give you as good a view as I can. Just keep my hand in the way there, block the glare. And then driver's side front wheel as well. So as we move around the front, you can see there's no damage anywhere to it, no scratches, no scuffs on the corners as you'd usually find down there on most used vehicles. No stone chips on the bonnet, which would stand out quite a bit. And then onto the passenger side front wheel. So as you can see again, no damage to be seen on that one. Same view down the side of the vehicle again. I'll just hover on that a little second so you can see the reflections all nice and clear. And we'll move on. So I'll give you the same view again without the glare from the sun there. And then onto the passenger rear wheel. And then onto the rear, so it does have parking sensors on the back. So you've got 4 along there. And then I'll just pop the boot open as well. So I'll just make sure the car's open. There we go. So previous owner has put a bit of carpet down. I've just left it in because it gives a little bit of extra resistance underneath, but they have actually done a very good job of cutting it to shape. So the next potential owner, we can leave that in if you'd like. And then you also get a 12 volt power outlet in the boot. And then what I'll do is I'll just fold that forward for a second, because you've then got a little sort of tray there, lifts up, folds back. You've got another tray for some storage underneath, so there is quite a bit of underfloor storage. And then underneath that, you've got a spare wheel under there, and it's not a towel, that's actually a sort of tool pouch there, so there's a few tools in there. So I'll just fold all that back down again, and then we'll jump in. Oh, and just before I go too far, the seats do fold completely flat, and they also lock in place, as you may have just heard there. So as you can see, plenty of load space in this vehicle. I'll just close the boot now, and I'll show you what that looks like from the rear. So as you can see, it is near enough completely flat there. And it also locks down in place, so you actually have to pull the handle to get it back up. And then the backrest does have multiple angles you can have it at, so I'll just get the seatbelt out of the way and give you a better view of that. So as you can see there, that is the furthest forward it goes. However, you've got another setting there, and if you want to go fully reclined, you can go all the back there. And alongside that, you do get an armrest, so it is quite pleasant for the rear seat passengers. Plenty of leg room, get a little door pocket for each side, and you can recline the seats at multiple angles, which you don't find in very many vehicles. You do get electric windows in the rear as well. So we'll just jump into the front now. So just as we get in, you do get electric windows all around in this vehicle. The previous owner has also sewn that same carpet into the actual floor mat, so it's not removable, it is attached, but it'll make it far more hard wearing down there. Then you've got a little safety panel here with your parking sensors button on. So I'll just start the engine now so you can see the mileage. You can see it starts nice and easily with no problems. And there we are. I'll just turn the volume right down. So as you can see there, mileage 62,804. Sitting just under 1,000 RPM, which is exactly what you want. We've got a fuel light on, but we do make sure there's fuel in before handover. The handbrake's on, and then you've got me with that seatbelt on, which is what the other little warning sign is. So there's nothing to be concerned about whatsoever in this vehicle. So onto the features. So you do get wiper stalk on this, your indicator stalk on this side with the lights on. Then you get wiper stalk on the other side. Onto the wheel controls. You can sort of flick through a fair few things with this one. Mainly your radio settings there. So that's that side, and then this side's your volume as well. So you can pretty much just mute it if you want. You've also got phone controls down here, as it has got Bluetooth to your phone, so you can decline the call straight away. And then you've got your trip computer settings just on this side. So it's all quite well laid out around the wheel there. And And then onto the centre console, you do have the radio itself there, so it works pretty much as expected. You've got FM, AM, you can flick through your media sources. I'll show you where to find them to plug in a second. You've got traffic announcements. Then on this side you can flick the screen a bit darker, you've got your info set up, and then you can flick through folders. Then underneath that, you've got all your climate sort of settings down here, along with your aircon button there. You've got your volume and on switch there, and then this side's tuning. And I'm not too sure what it does when you spin the wheel. It just tunes it, I believe. And when you press it in, you get your audio controls. There we go. So I guess you've all found out with me this time. So then moving down, as I said, you've got all your sort of climate controls here, quite nicely laid out. You've just got your fan speed there, outer dial is your temperature, and then you've got where you want it all to be pointing. So, and then just under that, as I said before, I'd show you where to plug everything in. So just down here, you've got a 12 volt power outlet there. And you've got auxiliary input and a USB socket just there. Then come on to the automatic gearbox. I've got to say it does respond really nicely in here. There's no delays you'd expect, so you don't really need to be manually change it. Just D will do and you're on your way. And then you've got another little tray down here with another little 12 volt power outlet, so that's the third one in the vehicle overall. So you should never have any problem charging anything. You've then got two cup holders, another little storage bin at the back, a nice practical manual handbrake. And then my favourite feature, got an armrest in the vehicle that is removable, goes out the way, which is always a nice feature for longer drives. And then last little thing just to finish up with, glove box space. So there's a little tray there which is actually for the book pack there, so that should fit in there, which actually means that the entire glove box should be free space for you. So it's a really big glove box in this vehicle. But if there's anything else I've not covered, or you'd like to come down and see the vehicle in person, just give us a call and we'll see what we can do to help. Thanks, take care, bye.